back to Wild and Free Art. I'm Elora, and today I thought I would give you a quick update on how my very first craft fair went. It was a mixed experience, I won't lie, but I think it went all right. It was a good way to dip in my toes, and so I can't really complain that much, but yeah, first let's start out with the positives. So it was a easy to access venue. It was local to me in my village. So obviously not a lot of travel time. I managed to set up my table quite well, even though I did fight with the little display stands that I got. I did not have to spend a lot of money. Tables were provided. I basically only paid for a nice little tablecloth to put on and 2 display stands. And the cost of my space was just £10. So it was definitely an easy way to dip my feet into the world of craft markets and stuff. Because of its easy accessibility to me and the low cost. The negative side was that I did not take into account the fact that the doors would be open on both sides of the village hall, and there was a cry was right in the middle of the cross breeze, so a lot of my paper stuff went flying, especially my little price tags. So I actually had to go out and find some like rocks and stones and put my phone on them and all that kind of stuff. Once both doors were open and the craft fair was open. Display wise, I think I had decent amount of stock. If I had gone to a bigger craft market, maybe I would have run out. But this one was not big in any way. And so I definitely did not run out of stock. Another thing that, and I think this one was probably the biggest problem for me, was that there was not a lot of footfall. Not very many people came through, and those that did come through, I feel were not familiar with junk journals and handmade books. And although I had one elderly gentleman tell me that they were ingenious, which felt nice, most of the people kind of just looked at them and were like, what are these? You know, and I had a whole little information leaflet that I wanted to give to everybody and stuff, but not many people stopped to chat. So maybe one of the things that I would probably do in the future is also get some prints made up of some of my mixed media work, like postcard size, because I did have bookmarks for just £1 each, just little bookmarks. And I did sell a couple of those. I sold 3 of those. But I didn't have other particularly low ticket items. I did have some mini journals that were just $5, but no one seemed interested in them. So I would definitely put more of a mix of things. So prints of some of my mixed media work, I think, would probably be more of a familiar look for people to draw them to the table, and then maybe we could get into chatting about the journals and what they are. That being said, I did sell one journal to a friend who came to say hi, and she has bought multiple journals from me before in the past, so she knows about them, and so she was happy to buy a journal from me, and she has also reserved another one for herself for next month. So I can consider that like a commission, basically. Overall, I made a total of, get this one, drum roll, £13. 13 pounds. One was the small journal that I sold for 10, and the other 3 were the little bookmarks that I sold. Children seemed to be attracted to the bookmarks, so that's good to know for future. They're the drawers who bring the parents to the table. The table itself only cost £10, so I made a grand total of a £3 profit at the market. It was only about 2.5 hours long, really, so not that much time. But again, probably not at that venue unless it was Christmas market, probably, because I know that the Christmas market that we do in the village does attract a lot of people, and every time I've gone, it's been full. So I think that maybe if I went for the village one, I would definitely do the craft market option. What else can I say? So I won't lie, I was kind of disappointed, but it was a low cost and low risk investment. So in the end, I feel like I've learned quite a few things, and that the next time I do a market, I will be a bit more selective about where I go, and I know that I need to bring a different kind of mix of products to sell, including some more traditional ones. So yeah, with that being said, I will be now posting on my Etsy shop, which I will link in the comments below. I will be posting pictures and listings of the journals and stuff that did not sell. So if you are interested in getting one of those that you've seen me make over the past couple months and stuff like that, you can get one at in my Etsy shop. And for those of you in the UK, I do have free UK shipping. That's it for this little update. It's not going to be a particularly long one. But I'm just hoping that maybe, just maybe, it might help someone else who is thinking about selling their junk journals. Beforehand, I would probably suggest going to a bigger market, which would definitely have quite a bit more footfall than the tiny village hall one. However, it is a good experience just to try things out and not spend a lot of money. So let me know what you think. If you have any other advice to give to me regarding markets or choosing a better location for one, I am all ears and very happy to take any advice that you have to give me. In the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful day and are having a great time creating something beautiful. Bye-bye.